What are you up to?
Who said I was up to anything? I just said it would be a pity if something went wrong.
And I said what could go wrong.
Well, there's the coat and hood the driver was wearing when the kid was run over. They described it quite clearly. Identical to the one you used to have. I checked your wardrobe. It seems to have disappeared.
I left it in the car. Whoever was driving it must have stolen it.
Yeah, that must have been it. But then there's your story about being in the hotel room when the accident took place. You weren't. I came back for you. The room was empty.
What do you want?
Complete control of the Australasian operation we're opening up. No more playing your lackey or your traveling companion. Well, what do you say?
What choice do I have?
Mom! Mom, I came to say goodbye. Helen's lawyers arranged everything. I'm being released.
Lynn, that's marvelous. I hope you don't make the same mistake I make. When you get out of here, forget all about this place.
I hope I can.
What will you do?
Go back home to my parents.
And the baby?
Mum and Dad don't know about it yet. I guess I'll have it adopted.
That's something you must decide for yourself.
Police are waiting in.
Oh, my God. They can't honestly expect us to eat this.
The champers and the crate come with the second course.
It's bad enough being locked up in here without having to eat this indigestible rubbish.
Well, I wouldn't worry if I were you. You'll probably be out after your trial tomorrow.
But you won't be. Why do you put up with it? If you all stood together, they'd have to do something about it.
Yeah, what have you got in mind?
Refuse to eat it.
Oh.
But people have tried that before. They just force feed them.
They can't force feed all of us.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. It tastes all right to me.
Wouldn't believe she used to be a cook, would you?
Neither would the shearers she used to feed. Those that survived, that is. What do you think, Bea?
You all right? Suppose it's worth a try.
I'm sorry, but we're not prepared to eat this.
Aren't you? Well, that's up to you. You can eat it or starve. Doesn't bother me either way.
I want to see the governor.
Why don't you just sit down and eat your breakfast?
I want to see the governor.
Sit down!
She wants to see the governor.
Yeah, she wants to see the governor.
She wants to see the governor. She wants to see the governor. She wants to see the governor. She wants to see the governor. She's got to get the governor.
Cosmetics Queen secures release of innocent girl. The press is starting to see Masters as some sort of a saint. Just the sort of publicity we need.
Well, at least she managed to get Lynn released.
Oh, that's the only good thing about it. Come in.
Look, there's trouble in the dining room. Most of the women have refused to eat their breakfast.
Why?
Masters has convinced them the food's not good enough. She wants to talk to you.
Really? Where is she now?
In the recreation room with the others.
Well, we'll let them cool their heels for a while. I'd say friend Masters will soon lose her following when they get hungry.
You'll have what I give you. Here, that's for you. You, get your fingers out. Right.
Thanks.
Here. Well, this is the last.
Well,
It's best if you don't stir things up too much.
there are times when we have no choice.
I've been here a long time. I know how easy it is for something like this to get out of hand. Having another riot now is not going to do any of us any good.
I assure you I had no intention of inciting a riot. You don't trust me, do you?
I didn't say that.
I did get Lynn released when everyone else had given up.
True. I just don't want to see anyone getting hurt, that's all.
It's the last thing on my mind, believe me. These girls have it tough enough already.
In what way?
Well, just being here. I mean, what's a girl like Karen doing here?
Well, I think that's something you should ask her, don't you?
Your friend Lynn will be well on her way home by now. Suppose the whole town will be out to welcome her, her being in the papers and everything.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Hello, love. Welcome home.
Hello, Mum.
Oh. It's good to have you back, love.
Well, better get you home, eh?
I suppose you'd hardly recognise the place after all these months. I put new curtains up at Christmas. There's new lino in the living room. Would have had the place painted, but with the price of paint going up. Well, the town's much the same, though. The Watsons sold the hotel, moved up north somewhere. People from Dubbo took it over. And they're talking about pulling down the telephone exchange and putting us on to the automatic. Can't see the good in it myself. Still, I suppose we have to keep up with the times. Now, let's see, what else has been happening?
Mum, Dad, look, we've got to talk about it. There's no point in pretending nothing's changed. I've been in jail and I'm pregnant. You can't just ignore it.
Well, I think that's something for you and your mother to discuss. I'll leave you two alone for a while.
The important thing is, it wasn't your fault. You were innocent. Your father and I both knew that. Now, the best thing for you to do is just put it all out of your mind and everything will be fine.
Oh, how can it? I'm going to have a baby.
Well, we can tell everyone that you were married in Melbourne and he got killed in an accident.
Oh, Mum, if it hasn't already been in the papers down here, it soon will be. The man who raped me's coming up for trial. People are bound to find out about it.
Oh, this is a small town, love. It's a long way from the city. Things that happen there don't affect us. Now, there's nothing to stop you marrying someone nice and settling down right here. Well, young Billy Morgan was only asking about you the other day. Well, you and Billy seem to be hitting it off really well before you went away. Billy's a nice boy. He's got a good job at the mill. Sure he wouldn't mind your being a widow.
All right, ladies, ready for eye exercises. Sit up nice and straight. Uncross your legs, Bee. And look ahead, straight ahead. All right? And eyes left and right. And look up and look down. And again, eyes left and right and up. Keep your head still, Lizzie. Look down. Now in circles, to the right first. And circle right. And circle left.
You lot are supposed to be working, not sitting around making funny faces. The governor's ready to see you.
Right, Helen. Tell him what's what. Okay, let's go.
G'day, Eddie.
How are you?
Hello, Eddie.
Hi.
Right.
Oh, hey, Eddie, you heard from Marilyn?
No.
Well, don't look so bloody miserable about it. The way you were talking yesterday, that's just what you wanted.
Yeah, well, that was yesterday, B. I should have known she'd need time to settle down. I shouldn't have yelled at her.
Yeah, well, once she's had a chance to think about it, I wouldn't mind betting she'll come back to you.
Well, I hope you're right. I'll tell you one thing, if I do get another chance, I won't be making the same mistake again.
Well, Masters, what trouble are you causing this time?
Don't blame me, blame the food.
There's nothing wrong with the food.
Have you eaten in the prisoner's dining room lately?
There are regular health department inspections. I assure you, the food is up to standard.
Then it's time the standards were raised.
Your trial is tomorrow. You will probably be on here another day. I really don't see what you have to gain by causing more trouble, except, of course, a certain amount of publicity.
What a cynical turn of mind you've got. Of course, if the media insist on finding me newsworthy, there's not a lot I can do about it.
You could try keeping a lower profile for the rest of your stay here.
Why should I? I've spent the best part of my life helping women. Why should I stop because I'm in here?
The only person you're trying to help is yourself. It's pretty obvious what you're up to.
I am merely trying to improve conditions here. If I can't do it from the inside, I shall have a few words to say to the media when I'm released.
That sounds suspiciously like a threat.
Does it? I didn't mean it to.
I'll look into the meal situation. If I find the food is not up to standard, my standards, not yours, I'll do something about it. But if I consider it is up to standard, then that will be the end of it. Understand?